If you're feeling your actions are not paying off, you've been doing, showing up, but you still not see that desired result, this video not only will explain you why this is happening, but also will give you the clarity and the next steps. Number one, you probably thought that actions create results. Well, actions don't create results. What creates results is how efficient is the action. And the action is only efficient if you are aware of the way you are feeling when you are taking that action. And to make that action effective, you need to feel either neutral, uncertain, or secure and encouraged. Whatever feeling that make that action effective is the way you need to feel. Now, how you can feel that way? That starts with the perception that you have about that action. That means that if you know that you have to show up and connect as much as you can, you need to make sure that when you are connecting with people, you are present, you are certain, you feel secure about what you're offering, you are listening, you are genuine, right? And coming from that place, because you're thinking, next time when I connect with people, I can listen, I can be present, I can add value, will make you feel that way. So the action will be more effective instead of just I have to go to a lot of networking events to connect with a bunch of people because it's a game of numbers. A couple of my clients have done it this way, and I wonder why months, years pass by and they don't see that the actions are paying off because they're coming from pressure. They're coming from feeling that it has to be done right away, neediness, sometimes desperation. And these will come out in the way you communicate, in the attention that you pay, in the questions that you ask. And when you feel desperate, when you feel frustrated, or when you feel the pressure of it has to happen as soon as possible, or neediness, people will feel it. And not only that, you will lose access to your logical thinking, which is the part in your brain that will help you to become more resourceful, to pick up cues in that interaction. So then what you say is compelling, make people feel interested and curious. That's why it's so important to address your brain to feel certain, neutral, present, so the action of interacting with that person is more effective because you know what to say, you know what to ask. Your brain will give you that information if you can bring those feelings that will get you there. Back to this is a real example, right? You have to go to a lot of networking events. You have to build your net worth and work, right? It's like literally they reflect the same thing. However, sometimes we don't evaluate. We need to become data analysis experts. Wherever you go, whatever action you take, you're going to evaluate what worked. And we're going to start first with what worked because we're going to set our brain to the positive and the wins. What didn't work, what we could do better. The more you do this, the faster you get to that result because the action becomes more effective by you knowing what didn't work and replicate what worked. But many times we just go randomly to a lot of networking events, or we do a bunch of presentations, webinars, demos, and we don't evaluate. So you keep doing and doing and doing, and you are maybe trapped in a cycle repeating what is actually not working. So this is something I do with my clients over and over so they become really good at data analysis and evaluating, so then the action can become more effective. So notice if you don't evaluate the actions that you take. You know that you have to take actions, you're taking action, but evaluating will give you a deeper understanding about what is not working, why this is not working, but what is actually working. Maybe you see that people is interested the first seconds, but then they get disconnected. If we go deep into that, we will know, okay, where was the disconnect? What did I feel in that moment when I start talking about the product? Maybe I over talked. Maybe I say things that were not relevant. Maybe I didn't ask enough questions. So these three questions, what worked, what didn't work, what I could do better, can be applied in every single action that you take. Like a presentation that you did, a webinar, a demo, when you went and show up in different networking events, when you did a consultation, it can literally be applied in every single action you take. A side note, I know that 100% your brain will resist to do this because it takes energy, time, and it kind of in a way doesn't represent something extremely tangible because we want the client now, we want the money right now. So doing this is not a instant pleasurable activity. So yes, your brain will resist to doing it. You probably won't do it the first days, or would take long for you to finally do it. But I promise you, if you start doing this right now, every day, the capacity for you to connect dots and understand what is happening that is not letting you get where you want to be, collect data, information, and solve that piece that is not working for you, that capacity will increase so much that that's why you will see that you can do more in less time. And not only that, every action that you take becomes more effective. I hope this was valuable. If it was, I would love if you can subscribe to my channel and give a like to this video. That will mean the world for me. See you in the next video.